Just checking something. Okay, I can't afford anything. I could buy like a monument, but that's not gonna help. Okay, this gives +1 visibility. Okay, there's the barbarian village. Okay, they finished that. I want you to go here next. Actually, go here. The thing about forest is they usually always provide a hammer, but if it's on plains, it doesn't provide an extra hammer. So cutting down forest will actually not only take down the forest, but it'll also give you bonus hammers, just a burst of hammers that you can use for building. So I'm going to take advantage of that. And it looks like there's a barbarian galley. That's annoying. Barb galleys pretty much can shoot arrows onto the shore, which sucks, because it really makes things a lot harder to deal with. I'm gonna go ahead and step over here real quick. There we go. You guys start building a farm. The farm will cut down a forest, which will give us extra hammers. I think it gives you like 10 hammers or something. Alright, Vienna is pissed, but there's not much I can do about it. It'll do great over time, though. Alright, let's go ahead and repair this improvement. It'll take 2 turns. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Alright, we did 7 damage to it. That's awesome. We finished bronze working. Doesn't really do anything. Once we finish iron working, there's a chance that iron will be revealed on the map. Hopefully it will be, because if we don't have any military resources, that's going to really make things rough on us later on. Particularly when we have to, go overseas and declare war. So sadly, being China is not going to be too useful as far as, getting some free kills and stuff. Let's go ahead and finish you guys off. Alright, we're really beat up. We might actually lose the unit to a galley at this rate. Okay, we're just gonna do some spawn busting. Okay, the worker's done. Let's step here next and finish working on this camp here. Okay, we're losing happiness because all of our cities are growing. All right, so we cut down the forest. We got 20 hammers, which is more than enough to finish that monument. All right, the galley moved but didn't attack us, thankfully. We're gonna go ahead and get bonus to drill. I'm gonna go ahead and step up here and hope I don't get attacked. And you guys can just step here. There we go. There's a clear path between my cities to walk on. Right now they're not making any trade, unfortunately, simply because, well, just because. We'll go ahead and head down here just to see what's over there. Get some more area revealed. I'm gonna have to build a triane before I build any fishing boats, unfortunately, because of the galley. But sorry guys, this is gonna be a little slow going for the start. Since this is islands, it's gonna be just mostly me building. But it'll be okay. You guys will live through it. We'll go ahead and just fortify there. You go on alert. And okay, we finished the monuments, so we're building the granary now, and that should be good. We've practically spawn busted everything except this area here, which my scout is going towards. And we're about to finish our walls, which will be nice. I did say I wasn't going to build wonders. I might make an exception for national wonders. I haven't really decided. National wonders are things that are usually built once you have like if you have like all your cities have libraries, you'll generally be able to build a national wonder involving building a library. We can build a barracks. I don't really need a barracks, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and start working on that settler. Actually, that's a little annoying. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, might as well. I'll work on the settler. We're like one turn away from growing, and it would have been nice to grow one more, but I'll just go ahead and make the settler, and then we'll grow the next turn after. Also, when you make settlers, your growth will halt on that city, which is kind of a good thing, because I don't want to grow too fast, because right now I don't have the happiness to support it. Which just reminds me, I'm going to go ahead and go for construction next, and then I'll go for sailing. Really, the reason I'm getting iron, trying to get iron, is not only just to get the resource, but also so we can get some more areas to get more hammers to work on, because you can build mines on iron. Okay, looks like we're clear here. Let's just set up here, and there we go. We're practically 100% spawn bust. So Barb shouldn't spawn anywhere except maybe here. Not a big deal. So go ahead and fortify. A bunch of people have made the classical era. That's okay, I'm about to hit the classical era in 3 turns. Looks like Washington's suddenly growing really fast. It's kind of worrying. But that's okay. I would like to make friends with Vienna just to get more culture, or you know, just because. But I don't really have the gold to spend to give them. You make friends by doing quests for certain for city-states, but you can also get it from just giving them gold. Fortunately, they haven't really spat out any quest. I would like to build a triene just so I can explore as well, because there's a lot of coast I can still move around. Great library's been built. Not sure by who. Alright, there's a camp here. Oh, we can go ahead and go to this plains here, so I'm going to go ahead and go here. And there we go, we're good to go. Oh, players, someone's entered the medieval era. Yeah, Limo, what Limo just did was got theology, which means he got philosophy and calendar and writing or whatever, and he built a great library and used it to get theology instantly, which saved him about 40-something turns. Of course, he says 43 turns, which means he's probably only got one city, just a lot of wonders. Because I'm growing a little bit faster than it doesn't take me 43 turns to get theology. Okay, let's go ahead and start making a farm there. Okay, now this spot's making 2 food, 1 hammer, and 1 gold, which is perfect. Okay, let's step here next. We're gonna go ahead and cut down this forest and make a farm. And please tell me you're expanding to that spot. Yes, in 12 turns we'll have access to El Dorado. Sorry, I was just checking something. Okay. Serious dispute with Belgrade. I don't know who Belgrade is, unfortunately. It's not these guys. But they want me to destroy Belgrade, and essentially just either, you know, pretty much just take their city, and they'll like me more. Fortunately, I have no idea who Belgrade is, so I can't really say yay or nay to it. Alright, we got our settler. Still don't have access to anything else. We can build swordsmen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Hahaha! We have access to iron. And it's right on top of where I built the city. So now this city's building, this spot here, the city itself is actually making more hammers, because it's on top of iron. And also, there's some iron here, which I'll be able to get access to eventually. So, oh, and some iron here, even better. And iron there, so we have tons of iron. And there, wow, there's iron everywhere. Okay, this is pretty good. We got ourselves a really good setup. So we have iron, which means we can actually do a couple neat things. We can actually upgrade some of our cities, or not our cities, but some of our warriors to something better. But I'm not going to do that just yet. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to make sure I don't overlap too much on my cities, but it's kind of like an evil you can't really avoid in most cases. Alright. if I build... I'm tempted to just build on top of the stone. Because, I mean, I have access to enough stone as is. And stone doesn't really do anything by itself. So, 1, 2, 3. If I build here, it'll kind of overlap, but not too much. So, I'll go ahead and probably build here. It'll give me access to fish, furs, so a lake, which will give us, some extra food. And marble. Marble will give us happiness, which is kind of the main thing. So, we'll go ahead and go to here, and see about building a city there. We'll go ahead and build a farm here. Cut down another forest. We'll go ahead and build a worker now. So we can have another worker working the city that we're about to build. Unfortunately, we don't have very many options. And I don't think you can build farms on Tundra. Which is a pity. But the good news is we do have access to iron. In fact, we have access to a lot of iron, which means we can build frigates when it comes time to build them. We can also upgrade our warriors to swordsmen once we actually bother to do so. I'm now working on construction. This allows us to build coliseums, which can increase our happiness, which is what we need right now. Circus Maximus is a national wonder, so I might build that as well. As you can see, I can upgrade to a swordsman if I want to. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Actually, go ahead and step here. And next turn. I definitely look forward to getting El Dorado, just so I can get culture. Because if you don't build wonders, the only way you can really get culture is from these things, and from building like temples and stuff. And I usually don't build temples until like late game, unless I'm really going for a culture victory. Which I'm not going for a culture victory if I'm not building wonders. You're not going to really go for a culture victory. All right, cutting that forest, got the granary finished. Alright, we're going to go ahead and step here. There we go, that gets me some visibility. And looks like we're good to go. Are you building... Okay, you're expanding to the mine here. That's okay? Or, yeah, the iron here, which is fine. Eventually they'll expand to this one, which is 6. Each of these things are worth a certain amount. Like, this is worth 2 iron, this is worth 6. Every unit of iron can allow you to build 1 unit or building, depending on that uses iron. If you ever get into a situation where you've lost your iron and you have units that actually use iron, those units will be reduced in strength by 50%. So it's a good idea to always have hold of your iron. Okay, let's go ahead and found the city. It makes now 2 food and 2 hammers. Nothing too special, really. Thankfully, there's going to be some expansion here. We're right now unhappy, which means cities only grow at 1/4 speed, which means they're getting 1/4 food, so they're growing really slow right now. Let's go ahead and step here. And what we can do is go ahead and buy a tile, which means we can instantly expand by spending gold. We're going to expand it here. And then once this worker's done, I'm gonna work this marble and get some happiness back. Okay. For our production, we can actually produce things rather quickly. Thankfully, we can build stoneworks. This is rather useful. But I would like to go ahead and make the paper maker first. Actually, I really have to build the granary first. So many choices. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and build the granary. Well, actually, let's see what I can purchase. Okay. This is what we can do. We're gonna buy stoneworks. That'll give us a 1 happiness and 1 extra hammer for free, practically. It does cost 1 maintenance, but that's alright. And also every stone and marble worked by the city gets an extra hammer. And since there's 3 stones, including the city, and 1 marble nearby, this place will get pretty good at building things. Okay, now we're going to make the granary, then the paper maker, and then the monument. Okay, sounds like a plan. Right? I really wish I can get their gold. Actually, I might consider attacking Sidon and just taking the city, but I won't do that until I start having an infrastructure to support it. I should be able to cake them on, though. All I really need to do is build a bunch of swordsmen, and then the rest will just take care of itself. Okay. Pretty much everything here has been almost taken care of now. I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting some extra luxury resources. All the extra luxury resources will do for you is allow you to trade it, which we do need to meet the other civs so we can start trading. Has this place expanded yet? No. Okay, we finished making our worker. Let's go ahead and make a swordsman. Why not? Just go here real quick. Go ahead and make a camp. And a misspelled incense, but that's okay. Still working on the, we're unhappy again, unfortunately, not much we can do about it. We get a free worker now, let's go ahead and do that. It also gives us plus 25% increase in making tile improvements, which is fine, I can work with that. Just seeing what else I can get. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Unit needs orders. What are you doing? Oh, that's right. Oh, I have like so many more workers now. Alright, start building workers, using these workers. I'm probably gonna have to like sell them or give them away, because I have kind of more than I need now. I completely forgot about that policy that gives you a free worker. But that's okay. I'm building a swordsman right now here, just so I can maybe consider taking Sidon. Actually, no, I don't need to build that swordsman. Change. Go back. Up. There. There we go, we're building a Colosseum now. Eventually, our people will be happy again. It's gonna take a bit, though. The other thing about happiness is any excess any happiness you get will go towards getting your golden age, which will practically double your gold. Well, it'll increase your gold and increase your production for a certain amount of time. For about it's about 10 turns, depending on bonuses. Unfortunately, we're actually losing points in our golden age simply because we have -1 happiness right now. But, that's not much I can do about that, not until I get this quarry made. So, by the time I get the quarry made, I'll probably have this Colosseum made, and that'll get us back in the positive. Just seeing what else is around here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nothing I can do there. 1, 2, 3. I'm just seeing where I can build another city, if possible. I mean, I could kind of build one here, but it's not really going to be good. But despite not building any wonders, I'm keeping up pretty good. Definitely no complaints there. I'm going to go ahead and cut down another forest so we can get more hammers. We're on our way of finishing that paper maker, which will increase our science some more. And it looks like we're on our way to finishing sailing, which I'm probably going to go ahead and, yeah, we'll go ahead and go for that next. We'll go for optics. That'll give us the ability to make lighthouses. And then from there, we'll go ahead and see about building some roads, because we kind of need some roads. Well, technically we don't really need roads, but, I don't know. Technically, I don't really need roads, actually. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway, because I do need to get the courthouse. So we'll go ahead and go for the courthouse next. Do we have access to catapults yet? Okay, no. Mathematics will get us catapults. Okay, perfect. Because catapults will make taking Sidon a lot easier. Alright, we can make a quarry in 6 turns, so in 6 turns we'll have happiness again. We can choose to make a lumber mill here, which will keep the forest and just give us an extra hammer. But I really don't want one. I'm happy with just 1 hammer, and we definitely need the food right now. So we'll go ahead and just work on cutting this down. What else do you have on the queue? Nothing. Alright, we'll put the Colosseum on next. You can also buy Colosseums. You can buy pretty much any building, but it's pretty expensive. It's like 500 gold or something like that. A lot of times if I have a lot of money saved up and I'm building a new city, I'll just buy like all the initial happiness stuff, like right off the bat. And that tends to help things out a little bit. 4 turns till border growth. Okay. So, okay, you build a farm here somehow. That's fine. I'll see about building a farm there. It's kind of weird. I didn't know you could build a farm on Tundra. But that's alright. Well, I'm just seeing what else I can build around here. I might build a lumber mill here, because you can't build a farm on Tundra. So, yeah. I think that takes care of everything. Well, actually, there's this Tundra hill here. But I'm going to leave it alone. We'll go deal with that later. Alright, we got El Dorado. And, they were smart enough to go ahead and move a citizen to work it, so now I'm getting +5 culture from this tile. So now we're getting a lot of culture per turn, 13, which is good. Okay, we just finished camps, building a camp there. We're practically done here. We'll just go right here for right now, because this worker's in the way. And I'll build one more thing here, and then by that time I'll be able to get the iron here. So yeah, we're pretty good on a worker count now. We have more than we really need. But that's okay. Since we finished the sailing, I'm probably going to go ahead and build a... I don't know. I've seen triremes go across the ocean, but I don't think that's supposed to be right. I'm pretty sure they can only go on the coast, which means if I build a trireme, it's just going to be stuck. So I'm gonna build a fishing boat next, and get this fish real quick. Okay, next turn. So yeah, sorry if it's not very action-packed right now. I definitely intend on attacking Sidon. If we do attack Sidon, we'll get its gems. Alright, what can I build here? I can build a mine. I can build a lumber mill. So I can sacrifice a food. Am I even using this tile for anything? No. I might just go ahead and build a mine. I usually just bite the bullet and build a mine on top of hills. So we'll go ahead and do that. It's going to lose 1 food. We're going to lose the forest, but it's going to become a 3 hammer spot. And we'll get bonus hammers for cutting down the forest. So they'll speed up production a little bit. Not that that city really needs to speed up on production. It looks like we're about done with Shanghai stuff. The good news is, since it's getting so much more culture now, it's going to expand even faster. Which will be nice. It'll be able to... Oracle's been built. The Oracle, what it does is it'll give you a free social policy, which is pretty powerful, especially if you're going for a culture victory. Okay, and we've expanded to the iron, which we'll go for next. Alright, so we're about to have our Colosseum built, which will get us back to positive happiness. Looks like Limu's been fighting barbarians. We've already taken care of our barb problem. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing I didn't take honor then, because if I had taken honor, there would have been a lot of wasted culture. Okay, don't know what you just did. Okay, we got the quarry done. I can actually build a farm here, which is amazingly surprising. I'm definitely fine with building a farm. So, can you build a farm here? No, you can build a trading post. Alright, we're gonna go up here then, and see about getting that stuff. Getting like a lumber mill made. Okay, that's been built. Let's add to the queue. We're gonna go ahead and build ourselves a workboat. So, you two. There we go. Like I said, I'm not gonna attack this place until I get some infrastructure. And right now, our happiness is kind of still at risk. It'll get better later, but right now, not so much. We'll go ahead and get the Coliseum. Add to queue. Lighthouse. Which also reminds me, I need to get add to queue. Lighthouse. Wow, this place can build fast. Look at that. 13 hammers. That's awesome. Okay. And let's end our turn. So we're doing pretty good on growth, despite the fact that we're on freaking tundra. Mainly because the deer's been helping out a lot. Alright. Got 20 hammers from that, so that practically just finished the workboat for us. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Display border growth in 6 turns. Whoa, why'd you move your culture stuff? What are you doing? Why'd you do that? There. Don't move those. In fact, keep... There we go. Now we get it in 3 turns. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it. Yeah, sometimes they do stupid things. A lot of times if you leave it on default, you'll be alright. It's usually bad when... They're usually worse when you take over a city and leave them as a puppet, which means you don't have control over them. And they always have it set up in the worst possible way. Alright, got ourselves that fishing boat. It increased the food here to 3. And once I get the lighthouse built, it'll go up to 4, and we'll be good to go. Okay, we'll go ahead and build a lumber mill there. And it looks like we don't have any more options left. Let's go ahead and just go here and start working on another farm. This will get us a little bit more production and food. And in turn, we are going to finish the wheel, which means we'll have access to a water mill, which is something I will definitely want for this city here. Because if you have it, if your city's built near a river, you can build a water mill, which it has 2 maintenance, which is kind of expensive, but it gives you +2 food and +1 production, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and work on that after we get the other stuff. Unfortunately, none of my other cities are on rivers, so they can't take advantage of it. So that's okay. We're working on archery next. Nothing too special. I certainly wouldn't mind getting some archery. Sorry, some archers made, and I'll just kind of put them in position to attack Sidon later. But really, I kind of need to upgrade my troops first before I do anything else. I mean, with swordsmen, I should be strong enough to take on Sidon, but that really depends. Okay, we got the farm built, and we can go for this stone here. So let's go ahead and do that next. Actually, you can go ahead and work... Actually, I can go straight for this forest plains right here. Looks like Lima's being denounced. I didn't even know they even do that to us anymore. Actually, yeah, they do. They do it to us. It's what I kind of noticed on multiplayer is that the AI doesn't really trade with you openly as much. I mean, you can manually trade with them. Like you can go and like talk to them and trade with them, assuming you've met them. But they won't like step forward and be like, "Hey, want some stuff?" Come to think of it, I don't think they did really that much in single player either. I think a lot of times they'll do request and demands, but not actual trades. Unless it's like, you know, open borders or research agreements, which have to be equal. Okay, let's go up there. Excuse me. We'll have... Okay, that'll be a while before we get that iron there. Okay. And we're on our way to getting mathematics, which means by the time... Yeah, we're we're kind of growing rather quickly without wonder, so it's kind of amazing. With mathematics, we'll get catapults, which means we'll be able to bombard cities with catapults, which are awesome. It's pretty much your first siege item, and it's rather good. Okay, we'll go here. Alright, I want you to go ahead and build a farm. There we go. So yeah, we're growing reasonably well. Yeah, it looks like this place is completely enclosed, so there's not much we can do here. I'll be able to build a fishing boat and put it there, but other than that, there's not much I can do with it. I will probably go ahead and build a road connecting to here, at least. Sorry, adjusting my seat. Okay, let's go ahead and build a mine. I'll get some more iron. Let's go ahead and build a farm here. And 20 turns. That's going to be a while before we get a border pop. We'll get some more happiness soon, which will kind of mitigate the loss of happiness, because we're losing happiness because we're growing so fast. Alright. Well, yeah, see, it just dropped again, because this place grew. That's okay. I can live with that. Actually, what I can do is go ahead and take that off and put it there. Take that off and put it there. That'll kind of slow down the place's growth, but you know what? That's fine. I kind of want it to grow slow right now. So there we go. And that means they'll build things a little bit faster. As you probably noticed, the paper maker is now 3 turns instead of like 4 or 5. And we're about to finish the Colosseum. Awesome. Okay, next turn. And we just finished the Colosseum. Alright, adopt the policy. We can go ahead and... we got a few choices. We can go ahead and reduce the cost for policies by 33%. Like, each city will increase the cost of policies, and this will reduce that penalty. It'll also give us a golden age. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a golden age. Okay, for 10 turns we get an extra 1 gold for every tile that works gold. And we get plus 20% production, so we're building a lot faster. We just finished mathematics. What can we work on now? We can go ahead and work our way straight to machinery if we really want to. I definitely could use, well, actually, what will get us more happiness? Oh, theater. It's gonna be a while. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go for currency next. Do I? Actually, there's a workshop. I can go for steel. Or we can make trebuchet. It's gonna be... There's a lot of choices right now. I could use extra money. But civil services will get us plus 1 food for every farm worked on fresh water, which will help one of my cities, but not all of them. So let's go ahead and go for civil services right now. It's not gonna be too special, but it at least buys us some time. Okay. Looks like we have... We'll go ahead and build a catapult next after the swordsman. And then there we go. And that's gonna be really all we can make until we finish with the iron here. That's okay. Colossus with belts. Alright, we got ourselves a... Yeah, you just stay here for right now. And once I get more iron, I'll go ahead and start upgrading some of my warriors. See how that goes. I would definitely like to go ahead and start moving you out to here, and you out to that way. That way I can upgrade you and then move you out. Because like I said, I want to take Sedan. If I can get rid of Sedan, I'll have another, like, place to, you know, work. I do need to make a trieme. I completely forgot about building a trieme. have to be at one of these other cities, unfortunately. To see what I can build right now. It's gonna be a while, so yeah, let's go ahead and add to queue. A try, and then okay. Next turn. I mean, it's still gonna take a while to build those. They have more wonders are being built, which is helping them out, obviously, but whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of behind on score because I don't build wonders, so... But it's all good. Excuse me. 4 turns before the watermill's done. We'll have ourselves a catapult soon. This mine will be done in a turn. Let's go ahead and back you back to here. And we'll move you out. We'll have, it looks like we'll have about 3 swordsmen, and then we can start building more catapults. Liam has been using her, his, great people to, build. There's a great engineer, which, allows you to speed, production. Like a sudden burst of, production. Alright, we got ourselves more iron, so now we have another 2 iron to spend, so we'll go ahead and add to queue, build another catapult. How many catapults can I really build? That's the question. That's fine. Alright. Unit needs orders. You have no place to go, do you? 7 turns before border will pop. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Good news is there'll be 4 more iron, but till then, not much I can do about it. Alright, upgrade unit. This is gonna cost us an iron. So, there we go. Cost us an iron. Actually, let's go ahead and remove that catapult so we can actually upgrade. Because you need iron to upgrade to a swordsman, so... Not much we can do about that. Oh, sorry, getting a little bit of a frame rate there. It's gonna be 15 turns before quarter pop. Okay, let's just go here. And it looks like we just finished up here. We'll go here to go ahead and build another mine. It looks like I'm just going to go ahead and build roads connecting all 3 of my cities. Originally I was just going to leave these 2 unconnected and connect them through like harbors and stuff, through water. But really, I might as well just go ahead and make the trade route so it could be easier to navigate between the 2 areas. Besides that, it's not much else we can work on. I might go ahead and delete one of my workers, actually. Anchor Watt's been made. Go here. You go on alerts. And there we go. You go ahead. Oh, sorry, you're going up here to build a mine. That's fine. You go here. I want you to go ahead and build the route to Shanghai. There you go. Okay, gardens, blah blah blah. Go ahead and upgrade again. Alright. So I have 3 swordsmen and I'm about to have a catapult. And it's going to be 5 turns before I get that more iron, which is alright. So we'll go to here next. You can go ahead and build a mine. You're done. Like, completely done. Just go here. It'll take you 7 turns. So, get to walking. Alright. Once that's done, I'll see about attacking Sedan. It's gonna be a little iffy. Since I don't have any. First of all, I don't have any I don't have a great general, so I can't take advantage of my bonus, at least not yet. But that's okay. My golden age is still going. We got about half of it left. Oh yeah, I can embark. Embarking means you can. Well, you can essentially just. Well, you'll see. Well, you can obviously see. They can go on the coast right now, which means they could sail. The bad news is if like a ship attacks them, it's like almost like attacking a citizen. So it kind of leaves them vulnerable. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take position here. You